Maple Leaf.
Olive branch. Wait, no, we got that around. Shit.
No, it's well, you know, whatever. So, this is our route all the way to the end so far. You'll notice that Venom is conspicuously absent, and today we're going back to Corneria. But before we do, you may have noticed that in the stage select screen at the upper left-hand corner, there was this the option to select the amiibo. If you don't know what amiibos are, they're basically like little statuesque things for Nintendo.
Right.
With Nintendo characters on them, and you can put them to your 3DS now or your Wii U, and you can unlock stuff in them. If you have a Fox amiibo or a Falco amiibo, then you can unlock different vehicles, or rather different R-Wings, I should say, for the main missions.
Mm-hmm.
And today we're going to be using the Fox amiibo to unlock the Retro R-Wings before we go back to Corneria. So, we're going back to Corneria, and we're going to be doing it old style.
Right.
But you may have thought that we're continuing the story, but we're not.
Urgent message from General Pepper.
Star Fox, do you read me? We're under attack from Androsa's army. We need your help immediately.
We'll take the job. Andros won't be getting his way this time.
Deja vu.
Good luck.
We are starting the second run in our Let's Play of Star Fox Zero.
Ooh, how many runs are you expecting to do?
I have 3 runs mapped out in total.
Cool.
And for the entirety of the second run, we will be using the Retro R-Wing.
Oh my god, that thing looks just out of place.
Oh yeah.
It's been too long.
I think that's a meta joke by Peppy.
Trouble down there.
It's been too long, really?
Urgent message from General Pepper.
Man, this is gonna get confusing as hell. Wait, did you just shoot him?
Yeah, you can shoot Falco.
Androsa's army.
So when you play as the Retro R-Wing, a lot of things are different. The laser looks different and sounds different. It sounds exactly like the Super Nintendo version. No, we don't need to see this, just skip it. The boost and the brake sound like from the Super Nintendo version. This song that you're hearing right now is not actually me editing in anything. This song actually plays in Corneria, or rather the first level, if you play it with the Retro R-Wing.
That's a pretty neat touch. I was like, wait, this is in Brawl. Whoa, are those bombs? Or?
Those are actually charge shots. So the biggest difference between the default R-Wing and the Retro R-Wing is that the charge shots that it fires, they look similar to the bombs in Star Fox 64, and they have about 3 times the radius of the default R-Wing's charge shots.
That's insane.
The trade-off is that they can't lock on or home in.
So this is like for a pro shooter?
Yeah, pretty much. So the strategy here with the charge shots for the classic R-Wing is you want to shoot the ground or the walls around the enemies. You don't actually want to shoot at the enemies because you'll probably miss.
Did you just call it the plastic R-Wing?
The plat, did I?
I think you did.
Huh.
I don't blame you. It does look like a flimsy piece of like origami paper.
You know what? I'm sure this R-Wing was incredibly easy to model for this game.
Oh yeah, they're like just open the old files.
No, not even. It's literally, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 triangles.
I imagine the guy who's in charge of that. Like, we're paying you the big bucks to model this R-Wing. He's like, easy money.
Okay.
Okay. So wait, are you collecting all the medals again?
Yes. Well, not all of them, but I will be getting the ones that I missed. It's not actually possible to get all 5 medals on your first run of Corneria.
Why not? Oh, because they're in different paths?
Yeah, you'll see in a minute. One thing that I don't like about the Retro R-Wing is that when you get fully upgraded lasers, they sound the same from the Super Nintendo version, but they don't look the same. In the Super Nintendo version, whenever you had the hyper lasers, your shots were just big spheres that just took up everything in front of you.
Well, I think at this point, like, you know, the charged laser will do the job.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, for balancing purposes, I think I can understand. It just doesn't look right.
I just noticed that you once again left that big cruiser. I'm assuming they had to head right to follow the big cruiser for an alternate path, but you kept going straight. Any reason for that?
We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Looks like they sent a welcoming party. Should we say hello?
The bombs also look the exact same from the Super Nintendo version, where it's just a big blue circle whenever they land. And also, the bomb items in the bottom of the screen, they're the same from the Super Nintendo version. They're just paper sprites.
All little touches.
Yep.
That's a neat looking raise.
Whoa, the tower's in bad shape.
Does the retro R-Wing have the same speed and maneuverability as the regular one?
Yes, it also has a walker mode.
Does it walk? Oh, the walker mode also looks old school.
Yes, the walker mode is also, well, it's from Super Nintendo, or it's from Star Fox 2, right? The
Right.
game that was never released. And it's pretty much just like straight one-to-one copy from the Super Nintendo.
Sounds to me like they were. Yeah, sorry to interrupt, but it sounds like exactly they were going for a nostalgic feel with this. I mean, not that I blame them, but once again, I think it's like we're going back to like we're just giving the fans what they want.
Yeah, like I'm perfectly okay with that. Star Fox was one of my favorite games for the Super Nintendo.
I've actually never played it.
I don't think it aged well personally, but if you grew up with it, then the nostalgia is very, very strong. Like I keep showing off the game in the lower right-hand corner of the videos sometimes, just because I love it so much.
Let him go, Slip. We're not done here just yet.
Nothing wrong with that. I think most people would appreciate. I appreciate the little touches.
The containers are opening.
One of the big reasons why I'm taking the retro R-Wing, less for the nostalgia, and more actually because it's quite challenging because there is no lock-on. So this is kind of like a challenge run for me, I suppose.
You're just trying to show off how good you are at this game at this point.
Well, it's just like, you know how I said that the best strategy is to shoot like the walls or the ceiling or the ground around the enemies rather than target them directly? This is going to be pretty challenging in levels that are in space.
Oh yeah, because like, you have no control over to blow up your charge shots, right?
Yeah, so you're gonna have to be like really good. You're gonna have to be an ace pilot.
Like Kason Moore from Rogue Squadron.
Or Star Fox, that was what I was going for.
Sorry, man, I gotta keep referencing Rogue Squadron. Have you ever played it?
I haven't, but before we get to that,
that would have been a dick of a medal to find.
honestly, yeah, it was one of the ruder ones to look for. And it's not possible to get that without the walker, so that's one of the medals that forces you to have the walker in order to like get all 5 medals. So.
Oh my god! Like, look, I can understand exploration, but at this point, it's like literally try everything if you want 100% without a guide.
Yeah.
That's just rude.
Yes, way to go, Fox! I think we got them all.
Star Fox.
I don't think you could do a somersault in Star Fox 2 or a U-turn.
So I have to model this in.
Yeah. No, well, not so much model them in, but come up with unique sound effects for them.
That sounds pretty realistic. I didn't notice anything different. I was just like, this must have been the sound.
Target mode engaged. Let's take down that enemy ship.
So what does it mean when the arming glows again? It just means you're full up to charge for a boost and stuff?
If it glows red, I think that means that you have fully charged, or most powerful laser. I think that means you have the hyper laser.
Okay.
Either that or the sun is reflecting off the body, like just right. I don't know.
I noticed there's a tunnel in that thing. Can you go inside?
As a matter of fact,
They've reached the hull. Don't let them in.
it's pretty tough to fly in there. But this is one of the reasons why we had to leave this for another visit to Corneria, because it's not possible to fight this boss without the walker.
Really? This particular boss?
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take that back. I don't actually know. You might be able to without the walker. You could in Star Fox for the Super Nintendo, and I'm pretty sure that's what this boss is modeled after.
My Emperor.
Damn, you didn't even let him get away this time. This was like, you know what? No, you're not getting away this time.
You know what? With that ship falling to pieces like that, I think I may have done more harm than good.
Well, you're giving the contractors of Corneria a little bit of a job to do.
Yeah. And hell, there's a lot of scrap metal now.
For sure. They're like, hey, we're looking for another post-apocalyptic set for movies.
So that's how you get mission accomplished. You go in there with a walker and you blow them up.
But this would not be possible in the first run.
Like I said, I don't know.
Coming more like your father.
It's something I could try looking into, I suppose.
I mean, it probably would be possible because you parked in front of the door and it opened up. I don't think it would have. I don't think you would even have access in there. Maybe it would be like you'd hit the wall and die.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Slippy only got 6 hits. Step it up, Slippy.
No, I think that's actually one of his better days.
Well, some days he gets as much as everyone else. We're done with Corneria, but, you know, not really, so...
Whoa!
We're taking the coast now. Keep up with
So about that guy. You may have noticed that there's a door in the mountain, and there's a switch right here, and the only way to open the door is to step on the switch with the walker. So this is like another thing that requires the walker in order to do. And now we have all 5 medals. So now we are done with Corneria.
Wait now, and move! Watch where you shoot!
Wait, he's shooting you. What the? Oh no, those are things blasting you, trying to get him off. Okay.
Yeah. He's being surrounded by those arachnid things, and we have to shoot them all off.
Imagine if you weren't here. That guy would have been toast.
Yeah, huh? You could just leave him and then he just blows up eventually.
But you're not like that.
What's that?
It's Goatsy.
Teleporter. My reading suggests enemy activity on the other side.
Like the one at the colony, huh? Better check
At
it
the
out.
colony? How would you have known that, Fox?
Exactly, right?
Something's up here. Fox is a time traveler.
How would he know about that? So anyway, if you take a mission or an alternate route that leads directly into a teleporter, then you end immediately, so not a good way to get a high score.
This is more for like, you've discovered the alternate path.
Yep, pretty much it.
Does the story ending change depending on these routes or no?
No, all endings, or rather all routes go towards the same ending.
Rob, where am I?
Unable to pinpoint your location due to lingering effects from the space-time warp.
It looks like it was on Corneria. But who knows?
There's no way you can beat us in the water! It's payback!
Aquarosa.
The Aquarosa is considered an entirely different level. It's not part of Corneria, so you can access the Aquarosa now from the stage select screen. Aquarosa is actually a really tough boss battle, and Aquarosa has only 1 medal associated with it rather than 5. And in order to get the 1 medal, you have to beat him within 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
And this already had a time limit of 5, so it's
Yes.
like...
So beating up the Aquarosa is the exact same as beating up the Androsa. You have to shoot out all the satellite laser things around its body. You can't linger around the Aquarosa for too long because then it puts up the shield, and if you get hit by the shield, it does a lot of damage and pushes you all the way back. It's not very fun. And these satellite things, whatever they are, they take a lot of damage to break.
yeah, I'm noticing.
So the best way... So the best way to fight the Aquarosa is if you come in from Corneria anyway, because then you'll have laser upgrades.
Oh, because otherwise you'd be fighting like from the you'd be shooting them from the mission select screen,
Yes.
and then you would start with like level 1 lasers.
Yes.
Man, this game does not mess around when it comes down to health.
And its bosses can be really tough when they want to be. But thankfully, I've fought the Aquarosa enough times to know the strategy, the general strategy, so, you know, he's dead now.
Beat us again? I'm never gonna live this down.
You got that right.
That was his final words in this world. You beat me again? Damn. Well, I guess I'm gonna blow it now.
Cayman did get quite a lot of lines in this game.
Well, he's like, I guess he's the Bill of the Andros fleet.
Yeah, of Andross's army. Yeah, that makes sense.
He's the one guy. Oh, wow. Yeah, they were Pepe, Slippy, and Fafa like, where the fuck, man? Where'd you go?
Yeah, right? We just kind of went in without telling anyone, except for Rob, I guess.
Well, I guess Rob said, Fox is fine.
Yeah, just don't worry about it. He knows what he's doing. He's Fox McCloud. You're not being paid to ask questions. So straight from Aquarosa, we can go to Area 3 or to Zonus. So, Olive Branch, which one do you want to go to?
Oh, God. Area 3, man. Or are we going to go to Zonus?
Trick question, we're going to Sector Alpha.
Damn. Well,
Maybe next
that's
time.
for next time. Yeah, for next time.
But until then, I got nothing.